Hello and welcome back to the Limited Lowdown. Now I've noticed I have a few new subscribers, not a lot, but a few new people, and it seems like quite a few of the people who are subscribed, so that'd be you I'm talking to probably, watch my videos quite regularly. So for anyone who's new here, let me just give you a quick breakdown on what I'm about, who I am, and why you should care. So I've been playing Magic for about 5 years now, and I'm not by any stretch of imagination, I'm not a great player, but I'd like to be a great player, and I consider myself to be a good player, a very good player. And so the videos that I'm putting up are sort of tracking my growth and my attempts to become a better player at Magic. And I thought while I was doing that, while I was going to be doing this anyway, I may as well make videos, put them up for people who are interested, because you're bound to learn something from my drafts. If you're an exceptionally good player already, you probably won't learn that much off me. But if you're only starting out, or if you consider yourself to be a good player, there's probably things you can learn from my drafts, because I have been drafting almost exclusively for those 5 years. I started drafting during Ravnica, and started drafting during Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica, and I've been drafting. I've missed a few sets here and there. I took a hiatus for about a year and a half. That was around the time that Kamigawa, Brothers War, and that were happening, and a few sets before that. But the idea is that you'll be able to learn something from me as I work on getting better at the game myself. And in case you're ever confused about things that you used to notice on the channel, I have 3 accounts and I draft across those 3 accounts. I try to draft as much as I can on those accounts. I like to keep it even as much as possible. I like to do my daily quests. Not my daily quests, sorry, my weeklies. I like to do my weekly quests. And I will normally gather up three of the quests, try and re-roll them as often as I can, then bang them all out, get the daily wins for that, and then do what we're going to do today, which is play a gold draft. So enough about me. That's just a rough breakdown. But let's get in and we'll do a gold draft, completely paid for in gold. It's a Lost Caverns of Ixalan Premier Draft. And also, because I do draft across 3 accounts, it can, if I'm not drafting a lot, it can take a while to get up the rankings. But currently I'm in Platinum across all 3 accounts, and I'm moving up in a lot of them as well. So I consider myself to be like a diamond level player, but I am rusty though. I am rusty, that's for sure. Now, the rares and uncommons are where our eyes are falling here. It's the Bedrock Tortoise and the Chupacabra Echo. Now, I'm actually not sure which card would be considered to be stronger. So I'm just going to have a quick look, because I really don't know. With rares like that, I just don't know. So I'll be interested to see, is it Bedrock Tortoise? What are we looking at for it? Or is it Chupacabra Echo? Because it could easily be Chupacabra Echo, At this point, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'm going to go with Bedrock Tortoise. I think it's close. I think Chupacabra Echo might actually be better, if I'm being honest. But I'm not convinced. But I think it's close. I think Chupacabra Echo might be better. But they do go in the same deck. Bedrock Tortoise goes in basically any green deck. Because it only affects creatures that have greater toughness than power. So if you have a 3-2, it's going to be doing 3 damage. But if you have a 2-3, it's going to be doing 3 damage. So that's quite cool. It's a 4-mana 6-6. So that's pretty strong. And then, of course, not allowing your opponents to interfere with you on your turn is another really strong ability. So probably all of that added together is better than Chupacabra Echo. But I think it's so close that it makes no difference, and it all depends if you can find the right home for it. And to be fair, Chupacabra Echo wants to be in a very specific deck, whereas Bedrock Tortoise can just go in the red-green Dinos deck, as well as the black-green Descend deck, or a green-white aggressive deck. And green-white is the start we're going to be making here with Clay-Fired Bricks. Slightly more controlling card. It wants you to get to 7 mana. But it's... and you do want some artifacts, of course, in your deck. But that's not hard to find. But it's not necessarily... It doesn't need to be in an artifact-centric deck. Now, I don't want to go into red if I don't have a reason to. But Itali's favour is a very strong reason. But the thing I'm interested in, and if you're wondering as well, if you're new, I'm just flicking across the 17 lands on occasion, for tiebreakers basically, because I should think that Vanguard of the Rose is a relatively strong card, but I'm wondering is Itali's favour much stronger? And it would seem that it's not much stronger. So I think we'll just stay the course with the white card at the moment. Itali's favour is better, that would be my gut instinct, but it's not by enough that we shouldn't just take the Rose and try and stay focused here. So we'll do that. I want to take the Itali's favour, because I really like the card. And it does work well in green-red, and it also works well in white-red, so it's like a pretty free pickup. But the more we can streamline our picks and try and keep it to 1 or 2 colours, the more likely we are to be rewarded later on. So currently there's a Quicksand Whirlpool, which is good removal. Oh well, decent removal. And then we have two good red cards. In the Goblin Tomb Raider and the Idol of the Deep King. Now, Bedrock Tortoise, as I say, goes in pretty much any red-green deck. So we could take Tomb Raiders, but Tomb Raiders don't really fit in red-green. And they're okay in red-white, but Clarified Bricks isn't great in an aggressive deck. It's nice, the ability to make 2/2/2s and buff all your creatures, but for 7 mana, you're looking to have the game over by then. So probably we want to take the Quicksand Whirlpool here. It's the Tomb Raider's better, but not enough better that I'm going to go off white again. So we'll take the Whirlpool here. So we will. Because the Vanguard of the Rose is good in a defensive deck as well as an aggressive deck, because it offers to trade with a lot of the cards in the set. Okay, we've been rewarded somewhat. Now we also seen 3 great black cards here. 3 great black cards. Join the Dead, Another Chance, Echo of Dust. Like, they're 3 of the best black cards you can get at common. Another Chance. I wonder if there's Another Chance to Join the Dead, a better card. We also got the Dusk Rose Reliquary, which is again very nice if we're going for a controlling build, but we do need things to sacrifice to it. So now I'm just interested to see which is considered to be better. Join the Dead and Another Chance. Yeah, they're more or less within like a point of a percentage of each other. I'm also filtering on 17 lands by top players. I think at this point in the format it's probably the best way to get a true value or a true feeling for the formats, or sorry, for the value at this point in the format. So we haven't seen any green really. So Bedrock Tortoise not doing much for us, but this is a very late Deathcap Marionette, and we're seeing a lot of red as well. But at the same time, not a strong card, not an exciting 2-drop, not an exciting common, and these cards are blanks. So the actual message in the pack that we're getting is Deathcap Marionette, which, not surprising, we saw 3 black cards open on that side. So now that's a very late Brax Blunder. I guess a Gore Stalker is quite cool. Or we could just take the safe Attentive Sunscribe 2-drop pick. Brax Blunder is much better than Attentive Sunscribe. Much better. But we haven't seen much other blue, so I'm not sure about this. Is a difficult pick for me. Glorifier of Suffering could also be nice. It would fit well if we were doing a black-white thing. I think we're just supposed to take the Sunscribe, honestly. Ghost Stalker would be cool, but we're not set up to really use it right now. I'm just trying to stay white here. Okay. Soulcoil Viper's a cool card, I like it, but it's not strong. Bloodridge Mycoid is not strong either, but Tinker's Toad 8th pick is a sign that white is wide open. It's not, now, I haven't said that, well, it's not saying that white's wide open, because Tinker's Toad is not, as the format's gone on, has gotten worse, but it works very well with our Dusk Rose Reliquary, and it works well with our Vanguard of the Rose, the ability to sacrifice it. So it looks like we're probably supposed to be black-white sack here. Green is definitely off the table. Now the Envoy as a slow value engine. No, I don't want to be I don't want to be picking it up. That even pick 9, I don't want this thing. Unlucky Drop's the best card in the pack, and I think we just take it. And we'll just keep our options open. Deathcap Marionette is nice. We are almost slightly more controlling build, but we do, we have a lot of permanents here. We do black-white descend, or do we just take the hammer? No, I think we'll take the marionette. No, we'll take the hammer actually for future. Oh, well now I'm just really regretting that pick. Because getting a hammer then is like kind of where you want it. Deathcap Marionette, he doesn't fit. Oh, the Echo of Dust came back. Deathcap Marionette doesn't really fit with what we're doing. Okay. So we didn't get anything overly strong here. We will get a huge amount of green in this pack. Because we didn't pass a single green card. Thrashing Brontodon is another very strong card. And then there's a Whatley's Final Strike in there. But see, the thing is, what are we taking it over? Because there's nothing in black we want to pick. So it's really, are we going to take the Reliquary or the Thrashing Brontodon? Now I'm just going to have a quick look and see which card is better. I imagine the Brontodon's better, right? Dusker's Reliquary, yeah. And then Brontodon. They're within the same range of each other. Dusker's Reliquary could be very awkward. So it can. But I think we probably should take it. I know we're going to see green in this pack, but okay, well, we'll just have to take a Skull Sport Nexus now. I'm not even looking at anything else. Yeah, we just have to take it. And now we're just focusing on nice aggressive cards. Market Gnome will take that. It works well with our Dusker's Reliquary and our Vanguard of the Rose. Okay, so we're doing blue or white green control. That is a strange deck to be in. Petrify is probably the pickup here, or the Dart Frog, honestly. That's a tough one. Do I want the Dart Frog or do I want the Petrify? You know what? This is crazy. But I'm going to take the Dart Frog. I know that's kind of crazy, but... Explorer's Cache. Or the Mineshaft Spider. Again, Explorer's Cache is not really a defensive card, I don't feel. It is something to sack as well. What's our creature kind of like? 5. I'm going to take the Spider to play it safe here. Explorer's Cache wants to be in a slightly more aggressive deck. It might be smarter to just take the Armored Kincaller here. But Twists and Turns could be good in this deck. It's card advantage. Yeah, I'm going to take the Twists and Turns. I haven't played with it yet, so I kind of want to play with it as well. That's the thing. We got kind of paid off a little bit because that's the card I was wanting to pick anyway. Just an Armored Kincaller. It's not beyond belief that we could get ourselves a dinosaur. I'm sure we'll get like one, maybe, if we're lucky. Now the hammer's not looking so good here. Adaptive Gem Guard with a single thing of Tinker's Toe. That could be fine. Yeah. This is going to be a strange kind of deck. But that's kind of what I like too. It's nice to build something I've never built before. I have never built a white-green deck in this set whatsoever. So this could be interesting. Yeah, Staggering Size does not really work with what we're doing. So, again, we haven't seen Crazy Black actually. So when we got there's a Dead Bit, which is obviously a good one. There's Bartolome, but he's fine. I guess we'll play a Walk with the Ancestors. Maybe we want that, yeah. Okay, there's 2 good black cards. No, sorry, there's 2 medium black cards. Not a lot of good blue either. Here I think the courtyard probably, yeah. I never found the stone tree to be overly impressive, but the courtyard's nice for us. Just a little bit of extra value. And a playable 5-drop, yeah, sure. Playable 5-drop. I feel pretty. And then the Skull Spore Nexus. The Bedrock Tortoise doesn't interact with that, unfortunately. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a pretty decent control deck. River Herald Scout pretty late. I'll take an Echo. No, let's push people into black if we can. Seeker Sunlight, unlikely to make the cut, but never know. Myco Tyrant, Lodestone Needle. In the Presence of Ages or Soaring Sandwing. So we got pretty boned here, unfortunately. Are we going to splash? I don't think either of these are worth splashing for, to be honest. Soaring Sandwing. The Lodestone Needle is the best card in the pack. Soaring Sandwing or In the Presence of Ages. I think this deck probably uses the Soaring Sandwing pretty well. Just interested to see. I'm going to take the Sandwing, I think. I don't believe we want a third Dust Rose Reliquary. We do not have enough to realistically sack to it to make it good. We have a Market Gnome, and then like a Tinker's Toad. No, I don't think we want. I don't think we want two of those. What I will take is just a solid River Herald Gate. It's not exciting by any stretch of imagination, but it's nice and solid. Huh. Now another Petrify or Vanguard of the Rose. That's a question I don't know the answer to. I guess we'll go with Petrify. That'll leave us with 4 pieces of removal, right? Jade Seedstones. Huh. What's our creature kind of like? 11. Guardian of the Great Door, Vanguard of the Rose, or Jade Seedstones. I feel like Jade Seedstones is where we want to be, honestly. I'm going to go with the Jade Seedstones, I think. Guardian of the Great Door could be a little awkward mana-wise. What are we tapping? It is a 4/4 flyer, though. I'm going to take the Seedstones. Maybe the Guardian will come back. White has been the most open the whole game. Bristleback or Dawnrunner? I think it still might be the Bristleback, honestly. Oh, that's a tough one. It's just a really good. No, it's just a really good early game threat though. Our curve wants it. Would I play a second copy of Adaptive Gem Guard? Would I play a second copy of Soaring Sandwing? Would I? Not sure I would if I wouldn't. I probably don't play a second copy of the Gem Guard, honestly. If we picked up one more copy of Tinker's Toad, so I really would. Yeah, we'll take the Gem Guard with the eye to cutting it unless we pick up more things I can tap. Disturb Somber, Malmet Scythe, or a 2-drop. We'll take the crappy 2-drop. We're not playing any of those cards. And Aspirant is a fine 2-drop, even if we're not doing the aggressive flyers thing, because it's just a 2/3. Blocks well. Envoy may get played. Unlikely though. We'll take another Courtyard. We don't mind playing 2 of those. That actually might help us a lot. We've some good 4s and good decent 4s, decent 3s. Like, we have a good chance of hitting. We don't have a lot of crap on the bottom. So we're sitting at 24 cards currently. Let me see. The Landmark. Might play one of those. I'm not sure. It does work. The landmark does work very well. So we were supposed to be white-black, it seems. Which makes sense. We weren't getting past any green the first pack. Then we didn't take the Thrashing Bronodon either. We should have taken the Thrashing Bronodon in that pack. Yeah, there's like a 13th Ray of Ruin. Playable card, like. I just don't think we're doing that. We're not ramping that hard, like. I'm only going to play one Gem Guard, or I might cut an Envoy, to be fair. I might cut an Envoy. How many cards are we sitting on? 42? 9-8. Is that a fair split? Yeah, it is. And then we're going to cut 2 cards. We cut the Gem Guard, cut the Envoy. Pretty sure. I'll play like this. Oh no, we got the Landmark. Which means what do we bring back in? I don't believe the Deconstruction Hammer is necessary. How many creatures we got? 13. I don't believe that's necessary. We could cut a land for the Sandwing. Yeah. And then what does the Gem Guard got to tap? We can tap the Reliquaries, actually. Which is interesting. Margaret Gnome. We can tap the Clayfire Bricks. How many artifacts do we have for these Clayfire Bricks to craft off? We have 9 artifacts? I did not realize we had as many as that. Oh, the Skullspore Nexus. Well, that doesn't count. JSC's doesn't really count either. So we got the Tote. Got a Sunscribe. If we put that in the thing. Or bin. Got a Margaret Gnome, 2 Dust Storm. Maybe we could do with one more. So what if we play a Landmark? Play a Gem Guard. Cut a Plains. Because we have a Plains Cycler here. And run like this. We could try that. Could try that. Or we could not be that risky. Just cut that. Cut the Landmark. Play the 3-drop. Or we could play a Hammer. Could play a Hammer as well. So is the Envoy or the Hammer is the question. I mean, it combos very well with the Clayfire Bricks. You know, being able to make a 2/2 every turn for 5 mana. That's pretty good. Combos pretty well with the Gem Guard as well. Let's try it like that. And it is a 3 mana 3/3. Like, it's not the worst in the world. So, deck ended up being, like, pretty low power level. Probably would have had a better white-black deck. It had we gone that direction. It's a pretty nice hand, though. You know, Margaret Gnome in a Poison Dart Frog. That's pretty good. Points on a multi 5. That's rough. If we ever resolve a Skullspore Nexus, we're in very good shape. That's pretty good. At least he got one of his cards back. That's nice. So this game is sort of back on now. He's back up with cards. He's mulled to 6. I'm not entirely sure what we should be anticipating here. Ooh, could have Idol of the Deep King. Didn't attack at all. Bedrock Turtles, that's nice. Do we make the 3/3 Explorer or the Market Gnome Explorer? I would really like a land this turn, by the way. Very good. No attacks, I don't see why I would. Oh, Jeskai, interesting. Double white for the Sonics. What's he playing? Probably a Nimpacal, Contorius, something along those lines. Maybe Thousand Moon Smithy if he's really lucky. Compass Gnome. Okay, so we have to be wary that perhaps our opponent might be going bigger than we are. And maybe I should have attacked. I didn't expect to see that. So double white, so it could easily be the Smithy. Okay, let's go to combat. Send the King Caller and the Sunscribe. Scry 1. Clearfire Bricks is good, I'll take that. Yeah, okay. Card Rush, that's fine. Okay, and then we'll just drop the Malamet Veteran. Mural. Oh, okay, that's not the worst. Because we're only one land short of flipping Clearfire Bricks, and then we're in really good shape. And if you, yeah, okay, Flash. The Bad Rag Tortoise, absolutely. Okay, he gets to, oh, he hasn't flipped that yet. Play the Sounding and pass. Oh, I missed the synergy. But okay, so now he has another white source. So he can flip the mural, but now he's in a tighter spot now. We've clinched the game. We do need a land, of course. Okay, is he gonna make that explore? Yeah, sure. Drew a land, okay, cool. Send in our 6/6, send in our 4/4, send in our 4/4. Oh, the Market Gnome combo as well. Okay. Deck's working well. Panicked Allosaur, that's a good one. But unfortunately, if he can't... I was going to say, he can't, yeah, so that's just GG, right? Because my Bedrock Taurus is back on the line now. He has 3 blockers, he can block my 3 biggest things, and he takes 6, yeah, exactly, lethal, yeah. Okay, so the deck worked well. The controlling aspect came out. I didn't, for some reason, I never even considered the combo with Market Gnome. That's cool. So now, having done that, I probably wish I had played or picked that second copy of Soaring Samuel. Although you don't want to have too much going on. Now, I'm still not sure if I'd rather have a landmark or an envoy, because we drew very well there, for the most part. Like we drew our Poison Dart Frog, which really helped us mana wise. He had a mulligan, or she had a mulligan to 5, so even the Chart of Course still brought him down to a card less. We did gain a lot of life though. We gained 2 life off this, 3 life off this, and then 3 life off this. So we gained 8 life throughout the course of the game against a red-blue aggressive deck. So it's not that this deck is busted or anything. It's more just that it was favourable matchup for us. Our draws were favourable in comparison to our opponent, so it was cool to see the deck work, at least. So we know it has the potential, and we got the draw again here, and Clayfire Bricks, Poison Dart Frog, Market No Money Gem Guard's actually really good. Our opponent's on a mulligan as well. So that's very fortunate for us. To think our Market Gnome turned into a 4-4. Hello, my dear man. Hello. Okay, so we got a Cogwork Wrestler. Hold on. I'm just going to grab my notepad here, write that down. Oh, wait, I better. Let's play this. Try and write that down. Just so we know what's there. So probably another red-blue deck. Cogwork. No attacks. He's deciding whether he wants to play it, so that would make me think he's got Zoetic Glyph or he's got something that cares about. Blue-black, interesting. Interesting. Okay, that worked out well for us. Now we have 4 mana to spend, so we can drop the Gem Guard straight away, or we can play a Vanguard and a Clayfire Bricks. But then, what if next turn we draw a 3-drop, right? Yeah, so we'll just play the Adapted Gem Guard. Okay. Probably worth our while to do that. He might have joined the dead, of course. And if he does, he does. It's a fair, you know, he trades 3 mana for 5 mana. Okay, so this makes, so he's definitely got join the dead. So let's lead with Clayfire Bricks first of all. Let's do that. Now, is he going to crack it off? I used to bid in it. Now, I'm going for it. If he has it, he has it. He doesn't have it. I'm not going to attack, though. If he does have it, he'll be able to kill me that way. He'll be able to give it -5/-5, and trade it and the Herald's... not even trade the Herald Scout, just it. So, whereas now it's out of range. So, I'm playing around Join the Dead. I'm also going to write down, I think he has Join the Dead. Join the Dead. Now he's in a bad spot. You don't control an artifact, yeah. Sorry, my dear man. I'll send him now. Now, who do I aspirant up? Is the question. There's no point answering up the market, no, because I'm going to sacrifice that to clear 5 bricks next turn. So that would mean that he'd be a 5-3. I guess there's Aspen up the Aspen itself. I'm just going to spread it across. Okay. It's times like this I do wish I had the landmark. So he's able to give the adaptive gem guard -5, -5. If he has a cardboard wrestler in his hand as well, which I think he does, then he can give it -7, -5, which means he would trade with the Whaling Pirates. Now he has no mana whatsoever, so he could quite easily unlucky drop or something. I think at this point we just send in the 17 points of damage. No. We don't, because we know he has Cogwork Wrestler, so we'll just send in the 1. Because at this point, Join the Dead and Cogwork Wrestler will make us 3-5. So we still trade with the Whaling Pirates, even if he has both. So we knew that was coming. Join the Dead and make us a 3. No, I'm just going to take the 8 damage, okay. We currently have 7 mana available to us. What are we drawing next turn? I'm not sure. Okay, so Cogwork Wrestler's gone. We know that. That's gone. 5 mana Whaling Pirates. Now you can tap down the 10-10. Yeah, sensible, sensible. We've no need to cast that as of yet. So, let us... He's got nothing on at all. So we could offer the Vanguard trade. Which I think is valuable for us, given what we have. Now, I can sacrifice something to make this... Do I want to sacrifice a 2-2 to keep my 4-2 around? Yeah, I think I do, actually. Play a Sandwing. And turn. Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so. I think so. Okay, so the deck's working really well. Although I think we played around. I'd love to know if he had Join the Dead in his hand. He probably didn't, actually, because he would have just cracked it off. He would have just cracked it off, yeah, when I was trying to mess around. So he probably didn't have Join the Dead in his hand. So what he did have, I don't know. Or she. Okay, so we're 2-0 with an interesting green-white control deck. The Gemgar was excellent that game. There's an argument that I should be playing the Landmark rather than the 3-3. But the Landmark without the Gemgar does very little. I could cut a land, but I don't think that's... Well, that's just a straight mulligan, right? I can't possibly keep that, can I? What's the chances of drawing a green card? So the chances of drawing a forest are 1 in 4, so unlikely. What's the chances of drawing a card we can play? So it's 9%. 12, 15, 18, 24, 30, 37, 40, 43, 46. 46% plus the 24 to draw a green source. Yeah, I guess we keep it. It's risky as all hell, though. At least drew a player. That's nice. You, sir, can have my planes. That is something I am very content with. Do a 3-drop. Do I attack and scry to kill the snail? Yeah, I think I do, you know. Okay. I kill the snail. I think hitting green next turn is way more important than keeping a 2/2 around, especially versus a 1/4 like this. I don't think they're going to necessarily interact over much. Oh, nice. Blue black descend, so they're going to go pretty big. So we need to make sure we keep pace of them. Well, now I'm very glad. Now, technically, this never alters its power, right? So there's technically no way I can cast the Skullspore Nexus, right? Just out of interest, does this change? Yeah, that would never change it. Yeah, it's still exactly going to cost 8. But if the River Herald Guide hits a land and it's a screen source, then we are in really good shape because we can play the Skullspore Nexus the next turn. If it's removed for the Bedrock Tortoise, I'm sad, you know. Although Drown the Dead won't hit it, which is nice. No, he's got Drown the Dead. It would only make that attack via Drown the Dead. Because I give it -5/-5, Drown the Dead. Echo of Dust, not something I'm concerned about. As of yet, he's going to start gaining life soon though. Eaten by piranhas. That actually helps me cast the Skullspore Necklace, believe it or not. So I assume we cast this, right? Clayfire Bricks, I think we'll keep that, yeah. I'll play a Forest. And then Duskrow's Reliquary. When Duskrow's his entire art for creature. What happens in this house? Okay, yeah, I'm not so concerned right now. Pass turn for now. I want to keep the Bedrock Tortoise around so I have a target so I can get rid of something with the Duskrow's Reliquary, but the Everflowing Well doesn't seem to be worth it currently. Descend 8 is quite a while away. So if he attacks with the Echo of Dusk, I'll probably just take to Drown the Dead. That's fair. I believe I'm supposed to take 3 here still, though. Yeah, I believe I am. It's working out a little awkward, unfortunately. Open Siren. That's again not the worst in the world. So play the Clayfire Bricks. Gain some life. Play it again. Probably need a Duskrow's Reliquary something. At this point. This turn I'm taking 4. If he descends, I'm taking 5 and he's gaining 3. No, I think we can wait one more turn on this. Maybe not actually, because I'm going to have to spend a turn flipping the Clayfire Bricks. Maybe not. No blocks as of yet. It's not a card I'm concerned about. Alright. Okay, no attacks, because now our Bedrock Tortoise is a 2/2, which is really nice. The ability to make 2 creatures was very helpful though. I will block 2/2 and 1/4, 2/2. I block Bedrock Tortoise and 1/4. Yeah, smart. You gotta have something going, right? Okay. Counterspell? Possibly. Don't think so though. The Nexus. If I play the Dart Frog, I can't cast the Nexus, right? Could have a counter though. How bad does that feel? I'm ripping it. Let's go. It's possibly has a counter, but counters are not heavily played in this format, so. It's floating up there. Yeah, okay, it resolves. I'm not going to Duskwood's Reliquary yet. Well, I could actually. But I'd rather wait till next turn. Because I can double its power and then sack it. So that's probably what I'll do next turn. So make the Bedrock Trust a 4/4. Then Duskwood's Reliquary in response. Not in response, because obviously that's not how it works. So we're behind, but we're not super far behind. He's one good draw away from bodying us, though. But the Skullspore Nexus gives us a lot of... Although it's non-token with the Skullspore Nexus, correct? We have a good bit of life gain, though, so that's nice. I guess we double block here. Could have Cardboard Wrestler, though. And then we get absolutely blown out. No, let's cancel our blocks here. No blocks. Just take the damage. Because if he has Cardboard Wrestler, we get absolutely blown out, though. Why is it a 5/5? Oh, because the thing was removed? Is that that's a fungus dinosaur, so I gain 3 life off that. That's dope, and I might need that to survive, honestly. I control another dinosaur, I gain 3, that's huge. And then no attacks. Now, I have the Dart Frog to deal with the Siren, so I need to hold the Petrify for something else, probably. Oh no, it's a fight Rampaging Spectre, yeah. Plus 2/1 gains indestructible climb turn. Yeah, perfect. So, I'm not donesies just yet. Oh, but wait, I would actually want to trade with the Spiketail, that's the thing. But he can just sack another creature or if I just want to lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. So you can just sack, that's 2 life gone, and they can sack, one of them can sack the other one, that's 3 life gone. So what's the smart play here? So I can attack with a Kincaller. That seems bad though. Okay, so let's hold the Petrify for now. Let's play the Dart Frog. So 1 mana. I need 2 mana to activate it, so I can't actually activate the hidden. Yeah, okay, so we'll just pass the turn for now. Or do we just petrify the Spiketail? No, I think we just pass the turn for now. Because the Frog can block the Siren. At which point I get a 4/4, right? I can only use a sorcery. My turn. Adaptive Gem Guard's pretty good draw, actually. So I think at this point we send the 4/4 in, right? Because now we have something back that can do the same thing with the Spiketail. And the turn. So the idea is here we block the Spiketail with the Gem Guard. It only doubles its power, so it will die. Fair. That's a shame. I didn't expect that. Oh yes, forgot about the damage part. Sorry, excuse me. Now if I activate this, right? This game's pretty close. And that's game, right? He hits me for 2, I go down to 3, then he sack. I'm pretty sure the game's over, but it's possible my opponent doesn't realize the game's over. Oh no, he can only do it twice that turn, but now I'm just absolutely dead, right? So yeah, that was, I probably should have pushed harder. Yeah, I definitely should have pushed harder actually. That was a good game though, I enjoyed that. But I probably should have pushed a little bit harder. Maybe just cracked off that Petsify and started getting in maybe. I was overthinking it, but I was on the back foot just enough. Yeah, I was on the back foot just enough from the awkward early draws. But yeah, I probably could have played that better. I think I'll have to go back and look at that one. It's a good game though. The deck's holding its own. Deep Cavern Bat was a bit of a killer, alright. Because that's the one card that really punishes me for holding Petrify. Because he plays another threat, I just petrified, but he played a threat that my Poison Darfrog couldn't deal with while also dealing with his other threat, and then he also took away my removal, so it's like it's kind of like the worst card I could have gone with. Yeah, this I can work with. If we draw a lot of people mulligan in tonight. There's an argument I should have mulligan last game, but I think I made the right call. Oh no. Oh, good siren. Nice. We're drawing untapped land. I can clear. No, I can clear 5 bricks and play the Domino. Yeah, that's nice. Or maybe play the Tote this time though. Get the Gem Guard into a nice position. Yeah. Because I can clear 5 bricks, Tinker's Tote, and that means I can get the Gem Guard up to a 5/5. Which really does help. He's gonna kill the Dart Frog. Ah, that's pain. Yeah, it's a good play. So that would mean that now do we tote now? Yeah, we tote now, yeah. Game for 4. We'll clear the courtyard. The next turn we can clear Firebricks and Darmwater. Or next, well, we can't do the Nexus actually, which is a shame. Yeah, I suppose we're on a 9-8 split, right? Yeah, we're on a 9-8 split. Zoetic Glyph we had beaten here. But luckily we've plenty of removal to deal with that, thankfully. Petrify being the perfect removal. Dies and dies. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. No blocks. I'm getting life off of clear Firebricks now anyway. Kinjali's Dawnrunner being a 2-2 double strike in the back is very useful. And now all I need is another green source. I could have bottomed the Whirlpool, but yeah, so he kills the Dawnrunner. Yeah. So we're racing basically. I can sack the Toad to gain 3 life, so that's me at a virtual 18, he's at 3. Yeah, he's kinda got a Hail Mary, yeah. Understandable. What's he hit? Volatile Wanderglyph? Yes, it's reasonable. Getting a 2 drop off, you just go with 3. Also flips the device, which is pretty cool. Right, I'm just gonna crack this now. Gain the 3 life. Three lethal attackers, they all have to be blocked. So that's kind of puts him in the most awkward spot there, creating 3 lethal attackers. He literally has to block across the board. Gem Guard coming in clutch again. Clear Firebricks working very well with it. The Tote working really well. No, you just die if you do this, right? I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you just die if you do it like that. Yeah, Gem Guard coming in clutch. See, I want to play the Landmark with it because I know it's such a good combo, but the problem is the Landmark on its own doesn't necessarily do that much. And I don't want to have too much of my deck that doesn't do anything. That's what I'm concerned about. But there's always an argument that I should be playing it. I think with 1 Gem Guard it's not worth, because what am I cutting? Like, this is removal. Twist and Turns. Twist and Turns is a bit of a card advantage because it is a slower deck. Yeah, it's a bit of card advantage for a slower deck. No, I'm happy where I'm at. The deck's performing well. Close games. Getting the Gem Guard out early was very nice. So it was I'm just thinking back to the game previous, not that one, previous one. Yeah, relying on thing can be rough. Relying on the Dart Frogger's removal. There's a lot of ways to bounce it or interact with it, you know. But it is how it is. Alright, so we got it. Yeah, I'm happy enough with this. I mean, nobody's gonna say it's the best hand in the world, but see, no, it's a good one. That's nice to see. Okay, just play this, do nothing. Get in. Alright, what do you do? Play the Vanguard. The Vanguard doesn't actually trade with it, though. We'll just play the Vanguard though. That's me. That is not a card that I'm overly concerned about. I will take one, sir. Tinker's Toad doesn't help, but the Envoy does, so we'll play that. No thanks. I want to hold the Kin Caller if I can. Kajai's drawing one. Nice. Okay, so I'm dealing with the 2/2 double striker. He's got a Gem Guard, that's pretty cool. I have a lot of answers to that though. For the Bedrock Tortoise. Any point attacking? No. So now it's just a matter of who's going bigger. So he's got the upper hand right now with his Gem Guard. Because he can play it, just tap. So we need to get our removal, we have a lot of it, so. We're not going to die just yet. 5 mana. And if I send a 6/6 in, he can just trade the 1,000 moves infantry and then Kajali's Dawn Runner for it. This doesn't seem very good. Let's just play the better one. Yeah, it doesn't seem very good for us. What we really want to see is just some removal. Duskroot's Reliquary would be perfect here. Okay, we traded 3 for 5. I can live with it. Draw 5 Suffering, cool. Sack Casino Scout, nice. Put a counter on the Dawn Runner and a counter on the Gem Guard, or maybe even the Infantry. Maybe it's itself, actually. Definitely Dawn Runner. Probably the Suffering itself, or the Infantry. 3/5 is a pretty awkward body. Okay. Infantry being able to tap and then untap is pretty cool. I like that. He could be rocking an Acrobatic Leap as well. Oh yeah, Jade Seed Stones. Let's go to the use these. Definitely want one on the Tortoise, so that he can block the Dawn Runner. And then probably want one on the Envoy. I probably want one in the Market Gnome. Maybe 2 in the Market Gnome. No, so I want one on the Tortoise, definitely. Oh, and I want one in the Envoy. And I guess I put one on the either the Market Gnome or the Vanguard. One on the Tortoise, one on the Envoy, one on the Vanguard, yeah. I need removal for this gem guard. Do I have 3 or 4? No, I've 3, 4 actually. We'll look at that. That's pretty good, but it's slow. It's very slow. Turn of the micro turn, that's a problem, but he's only on 4 lands, so we got time. Okay. Gain the life, we're probably going to need it. So we craft that with a 5/4. Done. Submit 1. We gain 5 life, we now have a 7/7. And there is nothing to be done. This is going to be a slow one. At least we've got a hidden courtyard. That micro town's going to be a problem. He needs 2 more mana for it. Well, actually, he needs technically... Yeah, no, he needs 2 more. And that would be 0, correct? So 6/6 Tramper doesn't do anything to me. But this Gem Guard's getting out of hand, but I have a lot of Chumpers too. Market Gnome going to be the first Chumper, I think. Even though it technically attacks as a 3/3. He's forgotten. He could have attacked with his bat though, to be fair. What a game. All he needs is like 1 Acrobatic Leap or like 1 Autoclan landmark, and that Gem Guard's gonna get out of hand. He needs 1 more land to activate the turn of the micro turn. Cool card. I didn't get any of those, which makes me sad. So Kinjai's Dawn Runner. What does it put 2+1 counters on that creature that becomes? That's cool. So like Kinjai's Dawn Runner will become a 5/5 then, and Adaptive Gem Guard is going to become like a god knows what. I need removal. I ought to have a decent chance of hitting it as well. I do need removal, so... Do I play this now? Yeah, I think I can wait a turn. More life for me. And it's a 5/5, so that's good. I can play the King Caller finally. Some 3 more life for me. He's got his land online for Tendril next turn. So we're really hoping to hit a land. Or hoping to hit... We've got 2 shots at removal next turn. Because once that 10/10's gone, we could just start sending in some boys. That's not that useful. Oh my god, it is. Oh no, it doesn't become a token. Okay, that's cool. Right. First things first, we Ironpaw Aspirant and the Jade Heart Attendant. So then it's capable of blocking, and then we need to hit removal here. Yeah, I mean, I will. There is removal in this deck, I swear. It's in here somewhere. And then, what's our chance of drawing removal at this point? 11%, 17%. 23. We're 23% of draw removal. Skull Spore Nexus at the very bottom of our deck, unfortunately. It would really help currently. Because if he spends the money for the micro turn this turn, he spends the mana for it. It can't attack because it'll be tapped. Unless you drew an untapped land, of course. But even then, it can't do anything. Unless he has a trick. And now we do really need to start worrying about tricks. He's got 2 cards in hand. They're probably not land. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's probably the best thing I could have seen, to be honest. He can't activate the nursery. So that makes me feel like he hasn't got much. So I feel confident now. All I need... Yeah, I need to start tapping stuff for the Gem Guard. Yeah, all I need is just some removal, please. I've drawn so many cards this turn. Okay, that's nice at least. There's no good attacks. He's got a 12 for there are no good attacks. Now, if he's drawn on top land, he can make a 7/7. Yeah, oh, no, he's going to sack that? Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Tinker's Toad. So now he makes 6 1/1s, right? Nice. Nice combo. That's a cool combo. That was not sarcasm, by the way. That was actually just nice. The card report stack. Your team is maxing. My turn. Okay, twists and turns. Target creature you control explores. Who do I want to explore? Yeah, sure, give me that. Grab that. Yeah, okay, we'll start drawing here. With... I probably should have looked at how many creature cards I had to draw. I have 1 creature card left. Okay, never mind. Well, at least now my Skullspore Nexus is back online. Nice, nice. This is so cool. This deck is so cool. Poison Darfrog. Not useless. Can block the 5/5. What creature cards can I hit? I can hit my own Adapt Gem Guard. I can hit a Mineshaft Spider. That's all I can hit. So I've got like 2 out of... Well, what's my chance of hitting a creature? I get like a 4 and it's a 16% chance, so it's really not worth it. Okay, well, at least I have an answer now. So I can block the Tinker's Toad, which is cool. You can start making 7/7s, but I can start eating 7/7s. Like I have a Jade Heart Attendant, so... I just tap all your 1/1s, yeah. At this point, this game might simply be unwinnable, honestly. This is just going to go to decking. Because he has 12 1/1s. Like, what am I going to do? You got 12 1/1s, a 12-12, 2-7, a 13-13, sorry, 2 7-7s, 2 6-6s, a 5-5 flyer. I don't know. This is just going to never end. Just trying to dig to the Skullspore Nexus as quick as I could. Now the problem is, you can just chump indefinitely. How many cards do I have left? 7? What's left in my deck? I have no way to win this. You can just chump indefinitely. He's got 11 blockers. This game's pretty much over, right? This game's over, so I'm just trying to figure out a way to kill it. Yeah, well, I can go to the bottom of this. I was trying to clear the board out a little bit. What a long and ultimately pointless game. And realistically, just because of all the cards I drew, I was just gonna lose to milling anyway. I needed like my removal early in the game, and it literally just happened that my removal was more or less, and like the bottom half of my deck. Where's my Petrify? Yeah, look at that. My Petrify, my 2 Duskers Reliquaries, and then I think I mill. Did I mill my Quicksand Whirlpool? Will Clear Fire Bricks have helped here? Giving everything extra power? I don't think so. He's got 11 1/1s. That's really cool though. Now what's it blocking? It's blocking the main shop spider. Now, what do I want to double until end of turn? Probably Market Gnome, right? Probably Market Gnome, right? Is 7/7 blocking anything? No. Let's get it all over with. Now, who do I wanna petrify? Who do I want to petrify? Do I want to petrify the Gem Girl? Do I want to petrify the 5/5? I want to petrify the 2/2. How do I petrify one of the 2/2s? I just don't want him getting extra life. At least the board is a little bit more manageable now. The game's gonna be over before this thing's dead. I don't want him getting loads of life. I don't think I can win, but I'm trying to force a win here some way or another. What's the other side of this? I've never seen it played. Add green feature creature. Well, that's not going to do much, I don't think. Yeah, see, he's way ahead in the card base, so I just gotta hope I can find a way to win. If I activate this, what does it do? I don't have any. So it's just reshuffling my deck, so there's really no point to do that. That's pretty cool. This is a really cool deck, okay? So it is. So many. Look at this. So many cool interactions. I have 3 draws left in my deck that aren't creatures. Okay. That aren't, I have 3 draws left in my deck that aren't, lands. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just trying to whittle down his 1-1s. That's what I'm trying to do, like. Just make a bunch of 7/7s. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Did he just lose? I don't believe he just lost. That's not possible. 2-4. Guess to untap that, right? 3-2. 6-6. Another 6-6 with vigilance, so I'll eat that. Then we're taking, and then a 9-9 up top. 9, 12. That's 12, right? And then that's 15. 19, 21. So we're taking 6, right? We're taking 6. 9. 18. 21. 24. They're all blocked. They're all blocked. 24. Unless my math is miles off, we just won the game, right? And then what do we do here? I guess we put a 1-1. Nah, that's 11 blockers, yeah. I think, no, unless my math is miles off. I think we just won. No way we just won that game after everything my opponent did. I mean, it just shows you, man. I stayed in that game. I tried to put pressure on him, tried to maybe force his hand. So that was what I would call an amazing, absolutely amazing deck that should have wiped the floor with me. Should have absolutely wiped the floor with me. It was like there were so many mini synergies in that deck. Like, that was beautiful to watch what that my opponent put together there. Abuela's Awakening was amazing in there. Seeing Going Whites and Itlimoc make, like, I don't know how many bloody 14-14s in the end. That was beautiful. And we still somehow managed to win. I don't know. I feel like my opponent played too defensively. You know, he did. You know, that's the thing. Maybe it was fancy play syndrome. You know, he had an adaptive champ guard that could have attacked earlier on in the game. Ah, that's crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe we won that. The game was over even if we didn't draw the removal because I could just double the power of the biggest creature he didn't block. The game is over. Now I have to try and play. After that, my head hurts. Oh my god. All right, so we got 1/2 drop, 2 lands, and 4 3 drops. So we kind of need to hit a 3 drop. We need to hit a land. We've got good 3 drops, which is nice. I can't believe that. My brain hurts after playing that. Honestly. Trapper Intelligence is a very strong card. Green black though, so maybe not that many dinos. Probably obviously got the big dino. So the question is, right, what's my chance of drawing a land? It's 50-50, but slightly more in my favour. Play the River Herald Guide, and it explores. If I play the River Herald Guide, it explores. It takes another peek. If it's a land on top, it's good for me for the next turn. If it's not land on top, it's bad. But yeah, so basically the Dawn Wanderer I think is the correct play no matter what. Boo. No attacks. Oh no, yes attacks. Yes attacks. Scry 1. Sort of attack before playing the Dawn Wanderer. But see, I don't care if... Yeah, that's fine. I'm playing the slow game too. He's already... Okay, fine. Okay, cool. Alright. So... What do we do here? What is Crystal River? Sacrifice an artifact creature. Get rid of that thing. Well, next time we're hitting 5 lands no matter what, so we could play that. So we play River Herald Guide, right? Get the green card out of our hand, yeah. Okay, yeah. Play River Herald Guide. That makes our hand easier because we only have 1 green source. And I have a 2nd green source. We can Duskrow's Reliquary, but I can't imagine why we would want to just yet. We'll keep that for later. The next turn we can clear Fire Bricks and play a 3-drop. In the presence of ages. Transfer cards creature card among them. Put it in your hand. None of those cards are particularly frightening. There's nothing particularly frightening in this graveyard as of yet. Doing a good job of descending though. Gonna be pretty close to... What's he now? 4 out of 4. That's pretty good. He's already at 4 out of 4. We do have 2 removal spells though, so that's nice to know. Nothing that I really want to use the Duskrow's Reliquary on as of yet. Don't want to block the Marionette if he wants to attack with that. It's unlikely he does. Twist and Turns, cool. I've been playing that card. It's pretty cool. I've never played Twist and Turns before. Today was the first day I ever played with it. Interesting. Probably needed a slightly heavier creature deck for what I have. Probably shouldn't be in the deck now I'm thinking of it. But at the same time, 4 is enough of a look, and you do always have. Okay, so it explores, which is fine. Because I will happily trade my River Herald Guide. He could have staggering size. It's possible. If he does +3/+3, so but then I'm not going to block because he's got Death Touch if he attacks alone. Okay, so he's still a 2/2. That's nice. So my opponent's hand is a bunch of land, a Soul-Coiled Viper, and the cards that can attack. Okay. Clifford Bricks definitely. And then Tinker's Tote probably. It creates 1/1s that I can use the Reliquary on. It's probably the best thing. Just grab one of those. Okay, the Tote. Yeah, Tote works well. Lines up pretty well against what he's doing at the moment. I'm not going to petrify anything here, although the Trapper Paleontologist will become an issue later. Do I attack? I don't believe so. I don't understand why I would. And the opponent has a decision to make. Might have joined the dead. I can't imagine it's very good in this. Another chance, pretty cool. Okay, so nice green-black deck. Hit a Chupacabra Echo, that's pretty good. Nice thing though. nothing to really target with it. Like, all my creatures are medium. Incredibly medium. But he can start churning Bristleback, that's nice. Okay. So now I have 6 mana available to me. Now... So we definitely play the Dart Frog, that's for sure. Then we definitely Dust Rose Reliquary. Sacking one of my... well, I do need to do something to... Do I sack the 1/1? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, I think I do. Sorry, I think I do. Sack the 1/1. Oh, no, I need more creatures, actually. What am I doing? That was actually the wrong decision. Get rid of the Paleontologist. Then I could petrify with the Dart Frog. Do I petrify the 5/5? Yeah, there's not many ways to sack creatures in black, so keeping it out of his yard is actually a good thing. So I think I do petrify the Bristleback here. And then we just pass turn, I think. So he probably... The smart play is Chupacabra Echo the River Herald Guide, right? And get in for 3 with the thing, with the Diny. Nice, now you can start digging, that's cool. Don't go into the yard though, which is cool. Okay, I know it's a very obvious block, but it is the right block. So just trade with the guide. He's probably going to hold his Echo, because what's he going to do? Hit a 1/1 with it? Thrashy B. Oh, he can destroy either Dusk Rose Reliquary. That's pretty cool. And he can just keep bringing it back. That's really cool. Glass and Capybara. What's this ward to? My turn. No, wait, because he could just sacrifice Thrashing Bronodon to kill all that stuff off. But I'd rather he did that than get the Dust Rose Reliquary, actually, so that's actually going to bait him. So he can, like, answer this with this Thrashy B, but that's, I'm actually fine with that, because I get to keep the creatures. And then he can't hit the Reliquary. Do I start attacking? No. Is he going to go for the Reliquary or the Cosmian Kill? He's going to go for this. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because now you can just exile the Thrashing Bronodon and kill the killing. Yeah, okay, I didn't think about that, actually. That's really hard, actually. So you can wreck the killing again. Oh, but it's a finality counter. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. It's not the worst, because he can do it again. Just kill the killing. Or you can play the Soul Coil Viper. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Do I get rid of the Thrashing Bronodon? So I can keep my killing around? What's the play? Do I get rid of the Thrashing Bronodon? Because it is exit with a finality count around. It's unlikely he has 2 of them. Then I get to keep my killing around. With a handful of creatures? Yeah, that's what we do. We're going to have to work our way around this Paleontologist. You don't have the mana, right? Paleontologist can only add mana to cast dinosaur spells, right? Whoops. Oops. Oops. I thought he can only... Or is it activate abilities? No, I don't mana of any colour. Shit. So I should have gone for him. He still would have got it though, but he would have been gone, and I would have been happy enough to not have... Yeah, that was a massive misplay on my behalf. This is what happens when I play after such really long, hard games. My brain's not on it. That was a huge misplay. I should have just read the card before I did it. we'll put that and that in front of it, I assume. Ah, such a misplay. He would have been able to get the kill anyway, but the Peeling Towers would be out of the game. Yeah, this game is over. This game is over. I finally given him a good target for Chupacabra. Maybe I should have played the Mine Shaft Spider first. Whoops, that's another misplay. Yeah, I should have given him a slightly worse target than the Mine Shaft Spider. Not even slightly worse, sorry, significantly worse. So I'm saying now you can try to pay charges to that back. I don't see us winning this game. So I don't. But that's the wrong attitude to have. Like, yeah, he's got plenty of. Yeah, should just give him the Mine Shaft Spider as an option. Sack the Soul Viper, bring back the Spike Tail, and then what do you call it? Give the Bristle back +2/+0. Let him attack at its own, gain 7 lifelink, flip the Grasp and Shadows. Very cool. Then he's got to draw cards. Yeah, I may as well throw a 1/1 in front of it. I can't imagine it's doing more than blocking 7 damage this game, so. Times are tough. Times are tough. I don't even have the dinosaur to gain the 3 life. Although I've been pretty lucky with that. Now, do I make a 1/1 next turn, or do I want to actually? No, I probably should add to the board, to be honest. May mill 2 cards. I have no benefit of milling 2 cards, do I? But there's nothing that benefits me from milling 2 cards, right? How many permanents have I got in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what does Malamet Veteran need? To send 4? No, there's like literally no benefit for me milling 2 cards. No attacks. So Spike Tail's already back with a finality counter on, so we can't recast that. So I'm not dead. Like, I'm definitely not dead. He's gonna start gaining a lot of cards, but I have ways to do that too. They come back with a finality counter on, don't they? It's not a dinosaur. Oh, he just doesn't want me bringing it back. Okay, fair. Alright, so let's see. Assuming he's got some sort of trick. Can we afford to play around a trick? No. So let's put a Mine Shaft Spider over here, an Armor King Caller over here. Let's put the. Let's put these 3 over here. Right? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Put these 2 over here. I don't feel like he actually has anything. Yeah, I didn't think he did. He's just gonna grind me down, like. Maybe he does. He's just waiting for first strike damage. No, I didn't think so. It's another worse situation to be in. Unless he has another copy of Another Chance, which is very, very likely. He has a lot of lands too. Yet. I suppose 2 of them flip, to be fair. Draw card, lose life. Yeah, this is a really cool, very nice controlling deck. Misplay, of course, Sentinel and Imp City. That's a problem, but only when it's out early. But now you can spend all this excess mana. Yeah. See, all I had to do was throw the all I had to do was use that Quicksand Whirlpool on the Trap and Peeling Towers, and we're not in this terrible situation, like, you know. Defossilize with a Chupacabra Echo in the back. Nurturing Bristle back, and we drew a land. No, I think that's a good game for me. I think at this point, we're way too far behind. Way too far behind. Oh, all I came down to that stupid misplay. If I had a Quicksand Whirlpool, I'd have lost my Cosmic Killing, but that Pain Tower should be gone, and I'd still probably lose the game because the deck is sweet as hell. But at least I would have had more of a chance. More of a chance, you know. Alright, need to focus up. Don't make silly misplays. Ixalan's Lore Keeper is the one that can only add mana for dinosaurs, not Intrepid Paleontologist. And if I had read that, I would have found that out. So that was silly. Alright, here we go next. Poke goes first. Twists and turns. Keep 7. Yeah. I'm content enough with this. Miner's Guidewing. Okay, this could be a quick one. Deconstruction Armor, equip that. Yeah, that's fine. It's an answer to my Gem Guard, so it's not a high priority now. Taking 2. Nice follow-up. But if he puts it on the Guidewing, yeah, then that's rough because I have a way to take care of it. Nice. Okay, Mineshaft Spider does a good job, but I need to hit the land though. So let's go. We'll go Twist and Turns first. Let him explore. Dart Frog. That seems very slow given my current situation, but it is a good draw. I can play it next turn. So I think I Duskwood Reliquary now. Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep that. Done. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. I don't have an artifact creature to sacrifice. I could play in Cycle though. And I'm definitely 4 next turn. Yeah, so I think that's what we do, right? No, we don't want to play in Cycle this turn, sorry, excuse me. Because you kept the Poison Dart Frog on top. So you draw the Dart Frog. Then we pass the turn. Pass it back. Yeah, that's not the worst play in the world. Thank God, so that's going to finish me off pretty quick. So 4 mana. Mineshaft Spider. I don't believe there's any good reason for me to mill, so I guess I decline there. No attacks. It's kind of an awkward draw for me. What I would really like maybe is like a land next turn and then Jade Sea Stones. I kind of messed up. I should have played Cycle first so that I could keep the frog on top, because the frog is on top now. If I'm going to keep the frog, I'll be set up for next turn. I just Jade Seed Stones, make them both bigger, then Duskwood's Reliquary, Jade Seed Stones to get rid of the Panicked Allosaur. That's a problem. Now I'm taking 7 and the game's just over, right? Yeah, I think so. Game's just over. Yeah, game is just over. I don't have the mana I need. I have no way to block anything here. Yeah, game is just over. Twist and Turn's not coming up clutch for me there at all. So the game is just over, right? So Duskwood's Reliquary. Sack this guy. And then I just hit the too slow of a hand. Probably should have considered mulliganing it. There we are. And then there's literally nothing I can do at this point. So play and cycle this thing. We draw planes. We play planes, right? We did miss a land up, right? Iron Pass, right? Oh, and then stick it on this guy. And then say GG. Yeah. And concede. Ah, it's a shame. That's a shame. But no, I'm just too tired, man. Too tired. Running through stuff too quickly there. You know, misplays in both games there. I think the biggest misplay was so that we know the quicksand would be misplay. Then the other one was not playing cycling before I went to explore, I guess, or at least then I would have to have put the frog in the bottom, or maybe I should have just played cycled anyway, even though it was a mistake. Yeah, even though it was a mistake to put the frog on top, probably should have played cycled away anyway. But then he had the abrade, and then he had the petrify. You're not always going to have those either, so. But they were definitely clunky turns. I feel content though. The deck did alright. Yeah, now I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.